Hello, everybody. I am about to unmute Ghost Pepper. Ghost Pepper, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Ghost Pepper.
How's it going?
It's going well. How's it going for you?
Good. Good.
All right.
What are we doing today?
I am crafting. What are you doing today?
Nice. I'm gonna work on my chatbot a bit.
Ooh. Guys, let me know how the sound is. I'm trying to turn Ghost Pepper up a little bit. Ghost Pepper redeemed first. Ghost,
Blur,
thank
hey,
you for having first.
Yes, I did.
Blur's here. Pie's here. Pie, I'm late, so I can't ban you for being late. I'd have to ban myself. How is everybody? Oh my goodness. Let's resume the ducks and let them fall. It's just this wonderful parade of ducks that we've got here that we've been working on unlocking. Goodness gracious. So Ghost, how are you finding the new chatbot? Do you like it?
I like it a lot. It's pretty good. It kind of integrates with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know how to play with like APIs and overlays and things like that, then you can pretty much make it do anything. Like I can make it give points to people for Ko-fi donations, and working on setting up some games on it that people can play in chat. We'll see how it goes.
Nice. Did you see this orange duck that I got yesterday?
No.
So
zoom in on that.
It looks like an orange and then it's just ever so slightly peeled. So my theory is that this is an orange from our fridge. And you've used that part of the peel to make an old-fashioned.
That's right. You should name the duck old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. There we go. Done. Oh, should I put a D in there? Oldie fashioned? Or a D and E? Oldie fashioned?
No.
Ye oldie fashioned?
Ye old fashioned? You could do that.
There we go. Peter! Hello, my friend. How's it going? I'm here for the jugs, and by jugs I mean the love for my friends. Peter, we're happy to have you. Oh, Silkfoot is impersonating Ye Old Fashioned.
Nope. Peter, I watched your interview with Ned Van Zant. That was really cool.
I haven't gotten to watch it yet, but Peter, didn't you say that you felt like it was the best thing you'd ever done in your career? Because I remember, I think it was like last week or the week before, you said that you had just finished recording what you felt was like the best thing you'd ever done. Also, guys, let me know if the Ghost Pepper sound level is good. Can you hear him okay? Poot, hello!
Hello, Poot. How's it going, friend?
Oh, we just got a new duck. Let's see who it was.
It do be going. Didn't you have like a really long shift the other day?
New duck that we got.
Like a really long job the other day. How did that go? Yeah, I can hear you just fine as well, Blur.
Huh. I'm not sure which deck just
Clear as
spawned,
crystal.
but
I mean,
we'll
well,
see. Oh, it might have been the. It might have been.
Oh no.
I don't think we got a new one. GPEP sounds pretty alright, at least to me. Good.
The 15-hour shift, it was good. At the end of the day, the owner of the company herself was like, "You're a madman. Go get some rest." Nice.
Nice.
Got sent home an hour early. Good. Good.
Goodness gracious. What do you do,
Good,
Poot?
you
I
deserve
feel
it.
like you told me already and I forgot.
He does event security, I think.
Do a lot
So
of
he'll
things.
go like to like fairs and parks and things like that, and just walk around and be a presence.
This was event
I
security.
do a lot of things. This in
15
particular
hours
was
of
event security.
Event
Okay.
security. Dang, that's not a like chill, easy job either. You got to be alert. You got to know
Yep.
what people are doing. So today we are working more on this, and you guys might be able to see a little bit down here. I already did a test with the double black outline, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. We've got a little outline for Eeyore's leg here, so you can see this one has been outlined and this one hasn't. And I like how this looks, so we're gonna go with it. Peter says I don't do a lot of things, and my lawyer will swear to that in court. So, Ghost, what are you trying to make the chatbot do today? Like, what current thing are you working on?
Well, I've been keeping this close to my chest, even from you.
Oh,
but
okay.
I am thinking of a rebrand. I'm not going to give any details at this time.
Oh.
And I'm setting up some nothing major. Like, I'm not changing my stream name or anything like that. That would be
No, but you're
relatively
thinking of changing, like,
complicated to navigate.
I mean, I did this recently too. Changed my layout. I'm still kind of in the process. I have
Yeah.
some things I want to do, but changing the layout, changing how some
Yeah.
things are managed. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm setting up some on-stream games, like some chat games and things like that. The classics. There's like Duel and Hot Potato and things like that. But I'm gonna be changing them to be thematic, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
So that's kind of what we're working on right now.
GPeppy may sound a bit too close to a terrible don't do that, please.
Yeah. No. G-Peppy is not going to be... That's not going to be a thing.
You heard it right here. If Ghost Pepper ever chooses a new name, it will not be GPeppy.
It won't be G-Peppy, that's for sure.
GPeppy is off the table.
Off the table.
I mean, I waited like probably way too long to change my layout. Like, it got to the point where it just felt like the old one just didn't really suit me anymore. Just didn't kind of really fit. And then Bardal came along like an angel out of the heavens and was like, let me make you something. And she did, and it was amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some of that kind of stuff, like go on Fiverr and
yeah,
get a couple things.
source
I'm gonna have
around
to get some commissions and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'm in no rush for it, so it's just something that I'm tinkering away at bit
I
by bit,
was
you know?
very lucky because I did the same thing. Like I looked around at a lot of layouts and I had like I just had a document with tons and tons of links of like, okay, I could buy this background and I could use this transition, and I was just trying to like Frankenstein together what I wanted, and then I was just kind of chatting with Bard Owl, and she was like, well, send me like your concepts and what you're looking for. So I sent her a bunch of pictures and like a wall of text of like, you know, I'd like something blue and I'd like something celestial. And I didn't, like, I knew Bard Owl was amazing. I didn't know what to expect, but it felt like she just like plucked it out of my brain, like the perfect thing, and put it down on paper.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Poot, I remember you mentioning that last time we spoke. Poot got a job offer as a bus driver, but then they kind of didn't talk to him. And he's got this shift during one of their biggest events, and they scheduled a school bus driver orientation right in the middle of that
Oh no!
after like being incommunicado with him, and like just not like, that's crazy to me. I hate when companies do that stuff, where like organizations where they're like, yeah, you're just waiting around for me to talk to you, right? Like you're
you don't
your life
have
revolves
any
around
discernible life outside of what we want you to do, right?
Yeah.
I have done a thing.
This job that you may or may not have is what you orient your whole life around. Right?
Yeah, right? I just hate that in general too. Like even like outside of jobs, when like people do that too, I hate it. Like,
yeah.
Understand
you're
that
just waiting to hear from me, right?
Well, understand that people have like stuff going on in their lives, and like you don't know everything. Even if it's your best friend, you don't know everything that's going on with them.
Yeah. This whole hiring process has been a mess. I feel like half the reason we have a driver shortage is because people crash out during the hiring process. Yeah. Well, being a driver requires so much screening in the first place. You need the proper license, you know, all this stuff, and then
I
especially
feel like
being a school
Protomat
bus driver
has been doing that too, eh?
Yes, yeah. Protomat just started after completing all the things that he needed to do. I think is a substitute bus driver right now. But yeah, it's crazy, and it doesn't help. Like, yes, the hiring process is long and onerous no matter what, but it doesn't help to make it extra long and onerous.
Peter said something old, something new, something birded, something blue. I love that. I'm gonna send a screenshot of that to Bard.
Someone today who's worked with Conan O'Brien, one of your comedy idols, and I got to nerd out about Conan.
Nice.
If you ever saw Shameless, she was new Fiona in season 7. Oh, I've not seen Shameless. I've heard the name.
I think Flutter really likes that show. I don't think it would be your jam. It's like a drama show.
Probably not. Probably not.
Blur says, gonna do some video editing. No worries, Blur. We hope you enjoy the chill vibes while you get some work done. I've probably missed the spawning of new ducks, haven't I? I've probably missed the spawning of new ducks. Let's see. Let's see if we can trace the line. Oh, that duck is burning already. These are all the office ducks. Oh, there we go. I think that was our latest spawn. Lilith duck. We need to watch that show that Conan did where he just traveled around and did comedy. We still haven't
Did we watch some of that?
No, I think you may have watched like part of an episode on a plane or something, but...
Oh, I think that's right. I think you're right.
I don't like how that looks. Bus driver thing is enough money to support myself, but the hours are gentle enough that I can continue dog training and streaming. Hell yeah!
Mm-hmm.
It's important to be able to do the things that make you happy.
Yeah, getting a job with an organization like a school district or something, like they're usually well paying. Sometimes unionized. I don't know if bus drivers are unionized for school buses, but sometimes some positions like that might be generally good positions to be in.
Peter, please don't fight a bus. I feel like Peter comes in here and talks about all the ways that he wants to do crazy things that would end him. Like eat lava.
He's Scottish. He's Scottish, that's their national pastime.
So you endorse Peter eating lava is what I'm hearing?
No, I just understand that that's part of his
just
culture.
Understand it. I see. I just love Peter so much that I can't contemplate him doing dangerous things, you know? I must have sounded like a Fruit Loop with how much I was talking about Conan and the staff on his show. Hey, people probably understand passion, you know? People in that line of work.
Yep. Never seen this map before.
It's pretty new. The rooftop 1%. We've only used it a couple of times before. It was the newest one that they put out like right around the time we stopped kind of playing it pretty often.
Right.
And I'm working through the DLC, the newest DLC as well. See, I think if you're planning a potential rebrand, you did it in a much better order than me, because I should have done like all of the stuff that you're doing now first before I did the layout.
Oh, yeah?
But I just did the layout and then I haven't gotten to all the rest of the stuff because other things keep popping up. So I just keep promising, oh, I'm gonna go through and do all my channel points redeems, and I'm gonna get all of my stuff organized.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing, too, with doing it this way is a lot of these, like, you know, I'm not actually ready to implement them yet, but so I can just turn them off.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
I am.
But you have them on tap, and I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Megan, who's got books scheduled for 17 years after she dies, is someone else. Someone else is a better organizer. Yeah.
Well, listen.
I'm definitely not.
Just because I'm good at the writing organization doesn't mean I'm good at other stuff. There are other aspects of life that I am a disaster in. Also, part of the problem is the books take up all the time, right? So yeah, I'm really good at organizing the books, but if you want literally anything else out of me, too bad, so sad. So you can kind of see we're down here giving shape to the bottom of Eeyore's tail, and I think that looks pretty good.
It does look good.
Yeah, you can see the black standing. I was worried the black wouldn't stand out against the gray, but I think it's just enough. And then I'm going to put a lighter color of detail on top of that. I have a vision.
A vision. She has a vision.
I do. Yesterday's vision didn't work out the way we originally planned, but I still like how Pooh turned out. I think he turned out pretty good. Oh, we got another new duck spawn. Well, I actually have to save the game pie, so it's not that hard to figure out. Let's see who the new duck was. I think it was this boy.
Save how you ask, figure it out.
Look at this pie. We have saved.
She can't be cheating on you. She's my wife.
And we've got 3 hydrates. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was because I said game and then said pie really quickly afterwards. There's only one pie, and it's you. Even when I eat real-life pie, I think of you. Of my friend Pie, who makes me drink all the water and all the coffee. This corner of the pool is really popular. That corner of the pool, not so much. But this corner of the pool, everyone wants to be over here. Ghost, did you hydrate?
Yep. I did.
There you go, Pie. There you go, Pie. It was done.
Sounded unsure. Do you doubt that I hydrated? Hi. Listen closely. Did you hear that?
I didn't, but...
Oh.
I just heard, listen closely. Pause. Did you hear that?
Pi did hear that.
Okay, as long as Pi heard it, that's the most
matters.
important thing. Enjoy your lurk, Pie. We appreciate you. So it sounds like Poot has had a very eventful life lately from what you've told me. Between rent excitement and 15-hour shifts and getting a new job.
Yeah. Poot is a busy doggo.
Multifaceted individual with way too many hats. I mean, but it sounds like you're getting those hats in order, Poot.
I feel that Poot, as someone who also wears way too many hats.
Ghost wears a lot of hats,
guys.
Yeah, as I am usually the first person to be like, you should take off one of those hats.
Yep. And I always say no. Even though I should say yes. That's good food. That's good food. That's always a good feeling to feel like things are falling into place. Do not eat hats. No. I never eat my hat. Literally nor metaphorically.
The biggest pain in the butt things about doing detail work is you inevitably catch some of your ends from other threads, and you've got to make sure they don't. Pull through and make the front look not as good. So you guys might see me do that thing a lot where I sort of catch my needle under the thread and pull it up and then pull it back really tight. It's because I'm trying to make sure that it looks like, because I'm working with 2 strands of thread, and I'm trying to make it look like one single line, right? So I'm trying to make sure that when the thread falls tight against my canvas, it looks like essentially the thinnest line possible. Because I don't want any gap. I don't want any gap between the threads. So also sometimes when I get ready to do a new stitch, I'll gently pull the thread away so that I don't catch it with my needle and create a gap. And then we get thick solid line.
Thick lines.
But solid, right? Like, there's no gap. You can't see the blue in between the black there. Now, I actually think I put
Peter,
that
I get it.
in the wrong spot.
Don't you worry. I got your joke.
Lemmick. I just now got to read it, Peter. Now, it helps if I put the stitch in the right spot as well, which I did not do. Looks more correct.
Oh no, there's a wasp in my room when I saw it like 2.5 hours ago. I just left it to make it a later be problem. Now I can't find it.
Oh no, This is living. Hello! It probably went off somewhere to die, honestly. They can't survive in the house for very long. When we get wasps in our place, they go straight to the skylight, because we have a skylight. It's the same with bees. Any flying thing that gets stuck in the house, they go straight up the skylight. So I just wait for them to come down. They eventually get tired and can't fly anymore. It sounds sad, but then hopefully either it went to a place where it'll never bother you again to enjoy its last moments of life in your house, or it'll come out when it can't fly anymore, and you can just scoop it up on cardboard and take it outside. I don't even know how he got in here. I have an internal room. I don't know, because we get bees and wasps and stuff that get in too, and I swear that they, like, must be able to crawl through, like, the tiniest cracks. Because, like, I don't even know how they get in our house either. Oh, we're in the elevator again. This looks so creepy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's no good.
Also, This is living. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. The screen of my only window, and the window is closed with blinds closed too. Oh, Darfin's up here on the roof as well. Oh. I think the jack-o'-lantern just spawned. I think that might be our newest spawn. Still no new ducks.
do you have in your aquarium? I love aquariums so much. I'm such a sucker for them.
Been busy with work recently. When I'm not at work, I'm usually spending time with my girlfriend. She's busy at the moment, so just chilling for a while. Heck yeah. Yeah, what's in the aquarium? I used to really love aquariums too, but they're so much work to upkeep.
So Megan, you know when you're tracking an order on Amazon and there's like that progress bar, right?
The progress bar is actually meaningless, just so you know.
The progress bar, I know. That's what I'm saying. The progress bar is meaningless. Like, I keep looking at it, and the progress from ordered to shipped, like, it fills in like little bit by little bit by little bit.
Yeah. So one thing I've learned,
like, I know this is meaningless.
One thing I've learned is that the progress of your order doesn't actually mean anything until it ships. If it's between order and shipping, it will just slowly fill in a little bit each day according to the time frame. Like as it gets closer to your estimated delivery date, it will slowly fill it up. But once they actually ship it and you can actually like track it, that's when like the progress bar actually starts to make sense. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, it's literally just useless. There's nothing even that forces the seller to ship it by that time either.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with how this looks, actually.
Oh, that's good poop. That is good. I'll be right back. I'll AFK for a minute.
Alright. I will go AFK when Ghost Pepper gets back. Look at that, you guys. So now we've got both of the feet outlined, and they look pretty darn good. It makes a big difference once you get those details in there. Can't wait for my honey gourami to get older and turn bright orangey yellow. Ooh, that's not a fish I'm familiar with. That sounds pretty. 2 big mystery snails on honey gourami. Oh, snails. I love snails. I didn't know you could keep snails in an aquarium. This is why I love the event security company I work for. The staffing coordinator called me like, no problem, I'll just move things around to make it work. They really take care of their employees. Well, that's good to know, Poot. I'm so glad. I guess if you're going to be doing like a 15-hour shift, you want to know that the people who are on the other side of that are going to be like treating you like a person. Instead of just a cog in the machine, you know? Oh, Blur, your duck is here. Blur duck is here. This is perfect, because I think I have exactly the right amount of thread here. Look how sometimes you can get the lines. Keep in mind that I'm working completely with squares here, and you can get the lines to look a little bit curved. So you can see now that I've got all of the detail work on there, the way that the light and dark are juxtaposed with the way that the lines sit, it makes it look curvy. So it makes the bottom part of Eeyore there look roly-poly, even though it's all squares. It's all done with squares. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Ghost, are you back? I would like to take a pop AFK as well.
Yep.
So I will leave chat with you.
Oh, okay.
Take good care of them while I reheat my coffee and use the restroom. I'll be listening.
All right. Well, let's talk about the ducks. We have Ye Old Fashioned, which is a partially peeled orange. That's the newest one, it looks like. Partially peeled orange called Ye Old Fashioned because I am not an orange eater, but I keep oranges in the house to peel them for old-fashioned cocktails. My favorite. What do we have? Greg Barrow is like made of dirt or something. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. There's a blowfish. Is that Runewolf? Okay. And in the rooftop pool, which looks like it's where the people that don't get to sit in the main pool go, we have Exiled Fae, exiled to the rooftop kiddie pool. Lilith, I think that's Lilith. I think that's what that says. It looks like L-I and then a bunch of vertical lines. Yes, that's Lilith. Okay. And then Liam Barrows. Now we're back in the office. We're back in the office, and the boss has a mug that says, "I'm the final. I am the final." The final what? The final word? The final countdown? The final exam? Oh my goodness, we got a hot boy coming in here. Neo's a flaming something. We're not quite sure. We're not quite sure. It's really cool. You have snails in your aquarium. That's really neat. You said they're aquatic snails, so do they live underwater? Or do they kind of hang out above the water line in your aquarium tank? And what kind of fish do you put in there? We have a duck named Neil. I like it. Just Neil.
I think that's Nell, not Neil.
Oh. It's hard to see.
So
it's hard to see on stream.
Okay,
it's
so
like in Discord stream, because Discord stream is not 1080p.
So Greg is camouflage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Because before he joined the Queen's Division, Gregory Barrow was a military man.
Yeah.
He was in the army, so he's the that. And then the mug on the desk. Can I like click on the desk? It says I'm the final boss.
There we go. I'm the final boss.
I'm the final boss.
There we go.
And any of the ducks can go up to the rooftop pool. They just have to wait. They have to drift down here where these ducks are waiting. Then when the elevator opens, they can go down into the elevator and they'll get escorted up to the pool. Sailing Ocelot.
Yeah.
Hello. How's it going? And Joe's here as well. Joe, your duck is hanging out over here somewhere. Somehow not flopped over. Like usual. There are aquatic snails.
I need to watch a video, so I might not be super talkative for the next little bit.
Oh wait, let me, because Diz is Living answered your question.
Everybody.
They're aquatic snails. I have white female snails and brown male snail. They won't have many babies. I don't have space, so I typically freeze then throw their eggs away, but I'm incubating some right now for a friend who has a 100-gallon aquarium. Oh, you already saw that. Never mind. Go away. Watch your video. That's super cool. Sardinisms. Hello. Let's see if we got any ducks. First of all, oh hey, there's Domerin Duck. Domerin and Darfin hanging out together. There's coffee. Ducks, there's coffee. All the ducks come get the coffee. Come get your coffee. Coffee's on. Let's see. So this was one of the most recent to spawn ducks. And we had Blur Duck. Oh, and then we've got the little Matryoshka Duck. Heck yeah. Still haven't seen many of the new ducks. We're still working our way through old ducks. The sushi duck is very cute. Ocelot, Joe, Sardinisms, how's it going? I hope your day is treating you well. It's good to catch your stream. It's good to see you, Ocelot. I know your time zone is, like, so different from mine. So whenever we get to see you, it's a real treat. Alright, I need to mark off what I've done, because I've done basically the whole lower half of Eeyore here. Right. correct. 'Tis correct. Not been too well, but I've been doing my best to chill. Sailing Ocelot, whatever's happening. I hope you feel better soon. Looks like a salmon nigiri to be specific. Yes, I believe it is. Boop. Oops. Now, I don't have a ton of thread left. I might be able to get a couple of stitches in. Might be able to get one stitch in. This is a really long reach. Ooh, just be able to do it. I lost my thread. I lost my thread. The dog is telling me to make myself a drink. Heck yeah, Sailing Ocelot, you should. Now I lost my spot. Okay. It was right there. Just jab myself with the needle. Good job, me. Would really love if I could get this ear done, and then we'll tie it off. Look how lovely! I was worried the black would not stand out on that blue, but I think it does work pretty good. Heck yeah. And now we can start to see, so you can see how blobby it looks on this side where it doesn't have the details defined yet. It looks pretty good, you guys. I'm pretty happy with it. We got a hydrate from Joe. Joe, how you doing? I noticed that you've been having some migraine days lately. Did they ever start you on the new treatment that's supposed to prevent those from happening, and has it been helping? Because I know you said you were supposed to start injections, I think you were supposed to start them? Time does run together in my head, so if I got the timing on that off, I apologize. Oop. Just to here. Yes. So I think what I'm gonna do is, you can see how there's like little black texture details on Pooh. There's some white texture details to add to Eeyore, so I think we're gonna do those next before we do more of the detail stuff up top. Do a duck check. Duck check. Oh, we got the little Matryoshka ducks as well. We got second birthday duck. Still waiting for more of the new ducks to spawn. Waiting on these guys. Oh, Santa just came out of nowhere. This little pipe is how they get back from the roof. So they can go up to, they can go in the elevator up to the roof, which we can hit tab until we go up there and see if there's anyone up top. There might not be because we're not getting up there, but we'll just try it. So they can go up to the top, and then there we go. So they can come up the elevator to here into this little kiddie pool, and then they can end up on this little ramp, and they go like down the gutter, and then they come back through the pipe here to the lower bit, and that's the special thing on this map. gotta tie off this thread. To trim this a tiny bit to get it to cooperate. I got my fancy craft scissors, which are little peacocks. It's looking pretty good so far. It's gone from a blobby mess to something that actually has some definition. So I've been working on my 2,000 piece puzzle. Started that on, I technically started it on Friday night, but it took me like 2 days of sorting, so I didn't get the straight edge done until Saturday night. But I've been working on it on and off since. Okay. Slightly longer than what I was anticipating, but that's fine. Wait, there's a 0 here now? What does that mean? That was not there before.
What, 0?
There's... Oh. It's gone now. Wait, what?
Oh.
What did that mean? Did we get a new duck? Hang on.
I didn't see it.
It's gone now. Maybe it was because of the duck I had selected? Let's... I think Lucifer was the duck that we just got. Maybe. Yeah. I didn't see a new... That's so weird. There was a 0 for a hot second, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was the duck we selected, or if it was something on this map. Interesting. Armed with a hot chocolate? Heck yeah! Welcome back, Ocelot. Cheers. Yes! Kazella is a glow-in-the-dark duck. At night, she glows. And during the day, she just looks white. She just looks like a plain, really pale white duck. But at night, she glows. I also really like, my duck is a little, it's hard to tell in this light, but she's got little sparkly stars as well. Is there coffee? There's coffee. There's coffee for the ducks. Heck yeah. Sardinisms. I am planning to completely wipe the ducks' names at some point in the near future, just FYI. But if you would like a duck, just tell me which duck you want. And you can have that duck until the reset. The plan was, like I was saying earlier, the plan was to reset all the ducks and then make it a points redeem, so that people could get ducks properly. But I haven't had time to do that. So for now, if you would like to have one of the stipulations are it has to be a duck that doesn't have a name. Ghost, are you back?
Yeah.
What were you watching a video on? You were gone for so long.
Just a video on how to use this app, or an aspect of it at least.
Interesting.
And it told me nothing.
Oh. Well, that's not
Just the thing with like you can make a currency shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can set a rate at which I can, like, people gain 1 currency per minute.
Right.
Watching the stream, right? For instance. And then there's event bonuses, which is like you get a lump sum of that currency on a follow, on subscribing to the channel, right? So
right, right.
You get 1,000 whatevers for when you subscribe. But then there's this box that says roll bonuses. And it's like, if you're a subscriber, what kind of bonus you get for your currency earning because you're a subscriber. And nothing online, including tutorial videos, are clear about if that is like a lump sum that's applied per stream somehow. If it's like, if I say 1 a minute and I put the sub bonus at 1, is it 1 + 1 = 2 a minute? You know what I mean?
Right. So the only way to do it, way to do it is to test it. It sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is its own pain in the dick.
Yep. And I don't feel like doing that right now. Don't feel like messing with that right now.
Yeah, Sardinisms, just let me know which duck you want to have, and I'll give them the name.
I'm actually going to step away and make myself a coffee because I'm pretty yawny here.
Rude.
And then I'll be back properly.
All right. Good luck. Are you making a big coffee with the coffee maker? Or a Keurig one?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
You gotta be almost out of pods. We didn't have that many when we...
Almost. I'm almost out. I think I have like 2 or 3 more. Yep. But I'll be back.
Greg's just hanging out on the roof alone. Well, we did just get a new duck that has a kick me sign on their back. Where is he? So this is a new duck that we just got yesterday. We just unlocked yesterday. I feel like all the other ducks that have like writing on them have names. I know. I do believe the salmon nigiri, hey, I almost said egg. The salmon nigiri egg. The salmon nigiri duck is available. I can pull them up, actually. Hang on. So it'll be a little small, but... so these are the original ducks. Many of these have names. This is a cactus, like wallpaper duck. Panda duck. And then we have the painted mallard, the tiger, the 8-ball, the sketch duck, the gold duck, the graffiti duck, the psychedelic duck, and then we have the Ducks Please Ducks, which again, many of them have names. We have the art duck and the sponge duck. And then Kick Me Duck is a vibe. For sure. And then these are the Duck Addiction ducks. So we have like the Picasso duck. We have Woof's duck. As you can see, many of them have names. And then we have the So Many Ducks ducks. So that's where the salmon is. The milk carton duck. I don't recommend going for the jelly ducks because their names vanish when they merge. I am going to clear this name for reasons. So that duck is available now. We got Flanny Duck. And then there's these ducks, which we haven't finished unlocking yet. And the duckling ducks, which I assume means we're going to be able to name the ducklings when we get them, but I think we might have to do those in another map. 8-ball. Make sure I spelled it right. Here we go. I think the 8-ball duck is around somewhere. I think I saw it. If it's not in the pool, we just have to wait for it to spawn. But I thought I saw the 8-ball duck earlier. Oh, Greg is back from the roof. Let's see it at the moment. Might not have spawned yet. Is there a pie duck? Yes, although I don't think your duck has spawned because you are the first birthday duck. Pie is the first birthday duck. And I think we have the second birthday duck in the pool, but I don't think we have the I don't think we have the first birthday duck. I haven't seen it. So many unknown ducks. Various duck collections. Yes, I did get the new DLC. It's just that because we started a new map, we didn't already have all of the ducks spawned on it, so we haven't gotten a ton of the new ducks to spawn yet. Joe's duck is in the pool, and the last time we looked, he was not flopped over, even though his head is so big. There's Joe's duck. There's Peter's duck as well. The Duck You duck. We also have the Holy Hand Grenade. Oh, we just got a new duck spawn as well, and I missed it again. Oh, I think it was the holy hand grenade. Oh, I'm not muted.
They can't hear me hugging you anyway.
I'm being hugged, chat. You're missing it. You can't see it, but it's happening. What coffee did you make?
Caramel.
Oh, caramel. Yeah, so holy hand grenade just spawned. This is actually the duck that makes me think of Joe the most because it spawns little bomb ducks. Rai, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy. Joe, you knew you had a duck. You picked that duck. You chose that duck all on your lonesome. You chose that duck. Nobody told you to choose that duck.
Hey, Rai.
Remember that I still gotta tie this off. There haven't been ducks in a long time? That is true. We don't use the ducks very often anymore. Have not used them in quite some time. I usually mostly just use them for crafting streams now. Which I would love to do more often, but time is definitely a factor.
I forgot I was gonna turn on Spirit City while I was hanging out and doing this stuff.
Oh yeah, you gotta unlock some more. You gotta unlock some more cute spirits.
Hey, I think you saw it. I'm not gonna name names, but a mutual acquaintance of ours who plays Spirit City accidentally unlocked the Among Us.
I saw.
Despite having the same feelings as me about not wanting to unlock it.
I unlocked it. I just don't really use it.
I'm refusing to unlock it as a pointless protest.
I mean, you don't.
As a pointless protest that won't change anything.
You don't have to unlock it. There's no. I think there's like an achievement that you get for it. So if you don't care about the achievements.
No, I don't.
Honestly, I don't know if this will be an unpopular opinion, but I have noticed that there have been a lot of Among Us, like, collabs among the indie community, and it's been too many. Honestly, Among Us doesn't need to be in as much stuff as... Because Tavern Talk had a tie-in with them, too, which you can thankfully turn off, and I do just turn it off. Because I just don't feel like Among Us needs to be everywhere. Especially because sometimes it doesn't even really fit. It's like, why is this here?
Like I don't have anything against Spirit City doing it necessarily.
No, and I mean, I guess, you know, it's advertising, right? It's mutual advertising for both games, but I just feel like Among Us has been everywhere lately, and it doesn't always make sense for it to be there.
Dust, okay. I think I need my spirit companion to be the Dust Bunny.
Yes, there is a spirit that you unlock by having the...
Yeah, okay, I got
So
it.
there, you can see we just got a little bit of shine on Eeyore there. I noticed the Among Us collab in Spirit City, and I don't get why. Same. Like, it's not hurting anything, but also it's not really the same vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to post the
Amine
exchange
poll. Are you bringing Bravern back this week?
Yeah, the poll's gonna be pretty long, but a long poll is not something that I'm terribly concerned about. So, unless there's a limit to how many I can put on the Discord.
You can always leave the Utina off. No one votes for that one.
No. It's gonna stay on.
I don't know why. Nobody wants to watch it. Except me and Woof. Oh, we about to get a new duck. Will I actually catch the spawn this time?
We watched the first 5 or 6 episodes of Yamato last week.
I think it was 6, actually. We watched an extra one. And we only have,
So
I
we're on
think...
episode 7.
I think we only have 4 episodes of Bravern left.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new anime eye duck. Look at that!
New anime eye duck.
Yeah, there's a goo eye duck, which we already
yeah.
have.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Aphrodite, this anime eye duck. And now there's this anime eye duck. Interesting.
What is this called?
Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys with Ghost Pepper for a moment while I go reheat my coffee and use the restroom. I will flip the crafting so you can see it. Let's see if Guild Wars will let me in now. Did it not let you in before, Poot?
It's been buggy today because they're doing a open beta of the upcoming elite specializations. So it's like they basically added 12 new classes into the game in an open beta, so it's been buggy. Which elite spec are you most excited about, Poot? I am personally, I'm most excited about the Ritualist returning. Super happy to check that out. I have like 3 other expansion elite specs to check out first. No kidding. No kidding.
Speaking of watch parties, everybody remember that on Friday afternoon we are doing a watch party of This is Spinal Tap in the Discord to celebrate the fact that they've made a sequel that we're both very excited about.
Super excited about that. Actually need to figure out how to stream that because we have it on Blu-ray.
We do, yeah. And I'm guessing you don't have a Blu-ray player on your computer.
No.
Disk drives, not really. Disk drives and CD drives, not really a thing on most hard drives, on most computers anymore.
Interestingly, the only streaming service where it's free to stream, strap yourself in for this one, is with a 7-day trial to Crunchyroll.
Fuck that
the
business.
anime streaming service.
Could you use your Elgato to
Why?
capture a DVD player?
That's a good question.
Because we have a DVD Blu-ray player.
Yeah. That's a good question. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, why do they have Spinal Tap on Crunchyroll?
Yeah. That's the...
What? I mean, fuck Crunchyroll, but also, as Poot said, Nani?
Yeah. Nani?
Nani?
Stopped on Brayburn.
It was the episode where the thing happened.
Yeah.
And we were all like, what the fuck, woof?
It was. We have 2 episodes left.
We only have 2?
No, 3.
Okay. So if we do pick Bravern, we probably will end up switching over to something after, like maybe whatever the second voted thing for was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it would be cool to watch the end of Bravern and then switch over to Yamato or something.
Yeah. Back to the content warning. Posts.
Warning, will make you sob
it
into
is
3 tissues.
21.8. Okay, Freerun is there, Adolescence of Tina is there, Escaflonia is there. My Happy Marriage is there.
No, I like Escaflowne, but I never vote for it because I've seen it.
Godzilla Singular Point is there. Yeah, that's fair.
Although I do vote for Mushishi, and I have seen that too. But it's so good.
That's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Oh, we did another duck spawn and I missed it again. Let's check. Who did we get?
Hey.
Find our enemy eye duck. Enemy eye duck go. Are they up on the roof?
There, the poll is posted.
There's. They are up on the roof with ye old fashioned. Oh, and then we got Anton Duck. Blowing bubbles with his pipe.
That's amazing.
Nice. Most of the ducks are named after characters in my books for various reasons. What you up to now? Ghost Papa.
Don't really know.
Oh. I guess that's why you didn't
Still messing
answer.
Yeah. Still messing about with this, trying to figure out functionality like this. I suffer from decision paralysis.
Oh,
with
I
this
know that.
chatbot, you know what I mean?
I know that feeling well. Not with the chatbot, but with other things, of course.
Mm-hmm. Like, it can do so much. It can do so much that
Trying to figure out where to start
don't
is
really know,
difficult.
yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Got our texture added there. Genuinely wasn't sure about this cross stitch and how it was going to look because I'm not following the pattern exactly. I've made quite a few modifications to it, and I've had to make some modifications on the fly as well to make sure that it's looking the way that I want it to look. But I am pretty decently happy with how it's turning out, so... Once I see all the details together, it looks actually quite lovely.
Nice.
So, yeah, I am happy with it.
I think it's coming along.
Very much so. Ooh, is this a new duck? It is. Ooh, this is a... Oh, it's a window! It's like a night sky, and that's the window with the light turned on inside. That is super cool. So that is one of the new ducks for sure. Yes. Very cool. What is this? There's a little bullseye duck.
There's just a little guy.
Yeah, it got like... Oh, Peter got knocked out of the pool. It got shot across the pool, so I don't know where it went. Is that one of the... No, it hasn't unlocked any of the things. Interesting. Interesting. Go. It looks so crazy in the freaking thing. There it is.
Looks like they can slide out of the kiddie pool on the other side, too.
Yes, they can. They go down the gutter, and they end up coming out this chute here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
See, the duck is gonna go down the slide now.
Yeah, okay. Yep. It's that high voltage contraption right there.
I don't know. I don't think I can screw with it.
Mm.
And then it'll go down in the chute.
Oh, we're picking up speed. Down the chute.
Bam!
Whoa! Amazing.
Ooh, it's almost duck time again. Oh, Peter made it back in the pool somehow.
Peter's in the pool.
Oh, a different duck got knocked out now, but that's okay. It knocked Peter back in. Peter's back in, baby! Ooh. Asthma spawned. Skelly duck. Oops. I once again pulled my needle off my thread. Yeah, sometimes you just get so vigorous on that pull that the needle's like, I'm done. I've come off the thread.
Collie has informed me that they got their power back.
Just now?
No.
Oh,
He
okay.
said like early in the morning.
Well, that's good, but dang, that was a long power outage. I'm glad they got it
Yeah.
back.
Same. Wallpaper for your miniature house. That's so awesome. Sailing Ocelot. I want to get back into some model building soon.
You're making a miniature house, Sailing Ocelot? Tell us more. Is that why you bought the Yamato kit? Is it
Yep.
a model building kit?
Yep.
So there we go. There's with all the white texture on it. We've got some black lines to put over here yet to fully define that, but that looks pretty good.
Ocelot, I'm also terrible at these things. I used to build Gundam models, and those went okay. Those turned out okay. Then also I had some Warhammer 40k. I put a tank together for Warhammer 40k.
You still have
and
more of those.
It's a gluey mess.
See, I like puzzles
Yeah, I know.
because they're designed to snap together, but also not stay together forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No.
In the UK, you can get free miniatures for Warhammer every month. Interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard of that.
Now we're saving that tiny little bit of thread. My husband loves Warhammer. He prefers the fantasy. I love the lore of 40k with the style of fantasy. Yeah, I don't know as much about the fantasy as I do about the 40k. 40k is like the grim dark. I don't know if the fantasy is the same, but the 40k is like the grim dark end of the universe that we're just barely staving off.
Yeah.
Sacrificing souls every day to keep the Emperor alive because he's the only thing that can make the cold dark of the
Yeah.
universe traversable. And everything
The really-
out there will make you go insane.
The really funny thing about 40K is it was always like a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Like the lore was. It was meant to be sort of over the top, and you're meant to kind of laugh at it a little bit. But people took it so seriously that like it's a little bit of a satire that people didn't realize was satire. Which is amazing because it's the trope namer of grimdark, right? It is the origination of grimdark, and it was. I think it's always meant to be taken as kind of poking fun at grimdark a little bit.
I'm wondering if I should have done the outline of the bow. I was gonna do the outline of the bow in pink, but maybe I should have done it in black.
Sailing Ocelot, I was always more into the 40K lore, but recently I've actually kind of circled around and been more into the fantasy.
I fully thought you were going to comment on the whether or not I should have outlined it in
Oh. Do you want me to comment
pink
on
or
that?
black. I thought you were going to. Well, what do you think? Do you think it would look better? So if I outline that in pink, is it going to be too light? Should I do it in the black to match everything else, or should I outline it in the darker pink?
I can't tell from here. Hold on, I'll have to come up and look.
Okay. I could always do it and see how it looks and then rip it out if it doesn't look good. So I can outline it in, so see how it has like...
that'll be dark enough. Right?
You think so? You don't think it needs to be black like the rest of it?
Can you put it right up against the dark bits of the pink? No, you better go black.
I mean, it's only this part that it'll... I can always see what it looks like and then tear it out if it doesn't look good.
You can, yeah. I just think that this and the dark part are too similar.
Yeah, so I was thinking I'll use the dark part for these bits and then the black outline. I should have done that when I was doing it and I didn't think of it.
Right.
C'est la vie. If you're outlining everything in black, maybe black for consistency, but I also like dark pink because I think it'd make the bow look extra cute. Yeah, there's little details inside. I think you probably just heard us have this whole conversation that I'll do the dark pink for. But I should have, when I was doing the black before, I should have probably done... I didn't think of it. I thought of it afterwards, and I was like, well, darn, I should have done it that way. Oh, I think we're about to get a new duck.
Sailing Ocelot, I don't know if you play many video games, but have you ever played Vermintide or Vermintide 2? They are kind of...
Oh, there's Pie's duck. Pie is here now.
They're
Pie
Warhammer fantasy action games. And I really like them because they really sold me on the make my own, and I teach people how to make them too. That's amazing. That's so cool. What kind of games do you make?
Ocelot, I appreciate your input.
I don't play the Warhammer games, unfortunately. Yeah, fair.
I definitely think when I kind of talked about this yesterday because I pulled out stitches. I started doing the shirt like 4 times before I was happy with it. Sometimes crafting is a process and you just have to be willing to try something that doesn't entirely look good. And then you tear it out and you make it look better.
Yup. True.
haven't played many of the Warhammer games, unfortunately. I, strangely enough, have played Darktide like 3 times. It's not my jam, but when my girls are like, hey, come play with us, I'm like, okay.
I think visual novels mostly nice. Yeah, playing Vermintide 2 with a couple of my friends really sold me on the Warhammer fantasy setting and kind of the vibes of it. That game does a great job of, you know, taking a tabletop game, which is about commanding armies, and zooming in on
I noticed
like
a
few
problem
individual characters.
with this poll. You
What's
did
that?
not include Postman in the Clouds.
Oh, I don't think that's finished.
What do you mean? None of us even knew what it was.
I looked into it.
That sounds like cheating.
Yeah, it's a 3-minute proof of concept.
Oh, that's a sports anime. Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't be voting for the sports anime.
So there. Yeah, you should give it a try. Like it's about you know, it's a first person action game. You fight the Skaven, so they're like the rats. And it's like they come out of the ground and you're cutting down like 100 of them in a mission. It's like you're just like chop your way through them. It could get very hard, but you don't need to play it on the hard difficulties to have fun. And it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. Yeah, you have like 5 heroes, and they're all from different factions of Warhammer Fantasy. And the storyline is that they were all passing through in Vermintide 1. They were all passing through a city on their own mission. Like one had, you know, the Inquisitor had captured a wizard and was transporting her to the Inquisition for trial. And, you know, this mercenary was down on his luck and hanging out in a tavern. And the elf was in that tavern in disguise on her way to complete some other mission. They're all in. There is an elf. There's a wood elf. Yeah.
Just so you know, though, the gameplay loop is mostly you go into a map, you shoot a bunch of stuff, you have to have skill. It's not like an RPG.
It's an action game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an RPG, it's an action game.
Just because
sure,
the way you're describing it makes it sound like an RPG.
Yeah. No, yeah. But they all get stuck in a Skaven attack. Like the Skaven rise up from the ground and attack and destroy this this town while they're in it. And it's fun because they're all like frenemies. And so when you have like the different characters, they'll banter back and forth in the middle of a mission, and their banter is really funny because they'll take pot shots at each other, and they'll, you know, the elf calls all the other characters mayflies because they only live for a short time. Everybody hates the taste of healing potions. So you down a healing potion, your character might make a comment about how gross it is or whatever. It's kind of fun. Like the vibes in that game are very fun. In addition to being a extremely
It's a good group streaming game, and you can turn on Twitch integration. Yeah. So, Carly, how's it going? You can turn on Twitch integration so your chat can screw with you or help you, depending on how nice your chat is. You can spawn in minotaurs like I like to do.
That's true. That's true. Yep.
My favorite thing.
It's a fun
to do.
game with Twitch integration. Yeah.
I've got this fairly anchored.
It's going. I just got home for the day. Right on.
So I am
Hope you had a
going
good day.
to go take my last break here quickly. I will leave you with Ghost Pepper, since he knows more about the Warhammer lore than I do, for sure. Letting my late lunch settle, and then I need to clean a wee bit. Well, good luck, Carly. I will be right back. Let me flip that so you guys can see it while I'm AFK. Oh, we're gonna have a duck spawn while I'm AFK, so we'll check on that when I get back.
You know if I have to run a timer in Spirit City to actually lure a spirit? Oh, she's at AFK. I miss her going AFK. Carly, how's your day? Right, also, how was your day? It should be a roundabout end of work day. End of the business day. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Rai. Today started putting my analysis of the music I'm working on into words for my master's paper. Ooh.
You do not need to run a timer if the white is swirling around the, if you have the little white swirl around, then it's luring the spirit. You do not need to run a timer.
Okay.
The kitchen ones do take a while to unlock, I will say. They seem to take longer than the, regular ones. Ooh. This duck that we never quite figured out what it is. A rainstorm duck. Taryn, hello. I thought the kitchen ones went really fast. Interesting.
Does anyone wish to know where I, Peter, are? Yes.
Peter, where are you? Slept till like 1 because I felt like crap, then did the farmer's market. Was there anything good at the farmer's market? Also, Taryn, how's it going? What is up? I'm home and hiding under the blankets because humans have taken and eaten all my everything batteries. That's fair, Peter. Interacting with humans does take a lot of energy. Humans. SMH.
Shake my damn head at these humans. I think my kiddo got me sick. No, Taryn.
No! That is kind of how it goes. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the voice redeems back on. I'll have to remember to do that for next week. I turned them all off yesterday because I was Yfema the whole day, and I was like, I don't want double voices.
Oh, you got into a Balatro-esque coin pusher playtest. Nice. He is very unusual. All those ancient aliens people. Problem with ancient aliens is that they will... It's like a massive Dunning-Kruger effect. They'll take something that is difficult to explain from a modern perspective, or like a 21st century American perspective. They'll take something that's difficult to explain or difficult to understand from that perspective, and then just extrapolate it into, because this is difficult to explain and I don't want to actually look into it and properly study it.
And because we
conclude that it must be aliens.
And because we assume that ancient cultures had no concept of imagination and took everything absolutely literally.
Yes. Yeah. Because they'll say things like, you know, the mythical first emperor of China mythically stopped a river from flooding using the power of a dragon that he rode on the back of, and then he rode the dragon all over the country to extend to enlighten all the people in what would become China, right? And then on Ancient Aliens they say, well, there obviously wasn't a dragon because dragons don't exist. But then they assume.
But then there must be some reason. Like, yeah, there must be some reason that they put him on a dragon. So he must have had a mech.
Yeah. So the people looked up into the sky and they saw him flying around on something, and therefore, it must be like an alien spacecraft or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a dragon, because dragons don't exist. It is. Or maybe nobody saw him flying around.
Maybe it was just a story. Yeah. Taryn says, I love this project. It reminds me of the cross stitches I did for my kiddo's nursery when he was first born. Aw, I love that you love it. This is for our good friend Flanny, who also likes Winnie the Pooh. Sorry, go ahead, Ghost. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you had paused to breathe.
No.
Keep going.
Nope.
Feed our desire for the rant.
I had nothing else to say.
It drives me nuts, though. Like, we used to hate watch that show, and we kind of stopped because it was getting too much on Ghost's nerves. But, like...
The hate was too much.
What I really, really did hate about it was just the fact that they were, like, ancient cultures were too dumb to like do anything or figure anything out for themselves or whatever.
Yep.
So it must have been aliens. People couldn't have figured out how to use tools for themselves, so it must have been aliens. Aliens must have done it because there's no other way to explain how people figured out how stuff works. Like, crows can figure out how to do math by trial and error, but humans are too dumb.
Yeah. Well, and ancient cultures have different values from ours, right? And that was another thing that they would go into. It's like, you know, how do you get the blocks of this building to fit together perfectly? We went to a modern masonry expert and asked him. Okay, so he says, well, this is how I would do it. Like, it's not impossible to do, but this is how I would do it. And then they say, okay, well, would you like, how expensive would that be? Would you do it? And he says, no, I wouldn't do it because it's not profitable for me to do it. And they're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha, scientist.
So the only reason why this would be done would be aliens.
Would be if aliens did it. Yeah, because it would not be profitable for humans to do it. But that's not what
in the modern world.
That's not what people valued back then.
Yeah, it would not be profitable for humans to do it in the modern world.
Yeah. Red Dwarf, they had the answer. Whips, giant whips. That's how they made people do things.
Dear Yfema, is it day forever? It is day forever of having a crush on a girl who likely doesn't even know I exist. How do you make her love me? Well, you have to talk to her first, Peter.
Yeah, Ocelot, that's 100% true.
In order for her to like you, she has to know that you exist. See, the thing is, though, they thought for the longest time that things like the pyramids were built by slave labor, but they probably weren't. They were probably built by volunteers.
I mean,
who worked for a certain amount of time, and then they were paid, and then they retired and they went and did something else.
I think the consensus is, like, yes, it was slave labor, but slavery meant something entirely differently in Egyptian society.
I thought they had actually revised that and said that, based on what they found in the work camps, that it was probably actually hired labor.
Yeah. Well, in Egyptian society, like in a lot of ancient societies, most people paid part of their tax in labor.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on your definition of slavery, and of course slavery, like,
well, isn't the definition of slavery you're being forced to do something without pay?
No, not necessarily without pay. It just means that you're an unfree person.
Oh.
What exactly that means?
What I'm saying is, I thought they had revised it. You guys, the Dear Yfema was yesterday. Not today. It was yesterday. Is this an American show? Yes. Ancient Aliens was an American show that was on the Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
It was a stupid, pointless cash cow show where not idiot people, because these people were like rocket scientists, but like rocket scientists talked about how aliens did everything and people in ancient societies were unable to do things. I thought we were all stuck in liminal space together. If only. I'm having trouble sleeping at night. Do you have any advice or remedies? We did cover that yesterday, so I'll go over it again. 1, don't do any activities in your bed except sleeping and boning, because that trains your brain to go to sleep when you're in your bed. 2, yes, I did. 2, don't drink caffeine after 2 in the afternoon, because it takes 8 hours to get out of your system. Or drink a lighter caffeine drink like a tea, or especially like a green tea or something, because it has less caffeine. 3, go to bed at the same time every day and get up at the same time every day, because again, it trains your brain to do a routine. 4, spend hopefully optimally an hour away from computer screens before laying down, but even 20 minutes is good, because you need to detox from blue light. Blue light wakes you up, it makes you more active, so either get off of your devices for an hour before you go to bed, or use a blue light filter on your device to filter the blue light out of your eyes. 5, earplugs, baby. If you're a light sleeper like me, I use these wax earplugs. I showed them off yesterday. I'll show them off again today. I use these. These are made for swimmers. You get 6 of them. in a pack. I use these for about a week and a half before I throw them out because they'll eventually stop being sticky. And you can see right here, they don't go in your ear. In your ear, no. They sit in the hole outside. They just sort of, you form a seal around the outside of your ear. And then you can hear your alarm, but you can't hear your neighbor's truck going off at 6:30 in the morning. That's the rapid fire version of what we talked about yesterday. Those are my tips and tricks for sleeping when you can't sleep. We've been talking every day and we're getting along, but I don't know how to take things further or try to take it to another level. I tried to flirt once and she seemed receptive and didn't let me down with words. Just ask if she'd like to go out for coffee. You know, get to know her better. Find out what her likes and dislikes are. Keep it chill, right? Have some alone time together where you can learn a bit more about each other and see how it goes. Every day is dear Yfema in my heart. Listen, I'm happy to answer your guys' questions, but it was yesterday. Coffee is a relatively neutral dating situation where you can get to know each other and figure out if a more intimate dating scenario is in the cards. Exactly what Terrence said.
Yep.
There was also something about boning books yesterday.
Maybe...
There was nothing about boning books yesterday. Sorry, go ahead, Ghost.
Might also be worth Peter reflecting upon, like, well, you ask her, first of all, you should reflect upon, like, if she says, no, I'm not into you that way, is this someone you still want to be friends with? Like, that's something important for you to know for yourself as well, is like, if she says, no, I'm not into you that way, like, is this a person you still want to pursue, like, a friend-based relationship with? And then, yeah, just, if you want to go
oh, the
grab coffee
curtains
sometime
close
at
at night! Sorry. The curtains close at night.
You know, just be honest and say, hey, I like you and I wonder if you want to have coffee with me.
To answer the question, Sardonisms, how does it filter out nighttime noises without filtering the alarm? It's based on decibel level. So it says on the back it blocks out up to 22 decibels. So there are sounds that can penetrate it, but they have to be loud sounds. So my recommendation is put the earplugs in, make a seal, and test your alarm. That's what I did. I got it to the point where I basically couldn't hear anything else going on in my room, which there's a lot that goes on in our room at night when we're sleeping. There's a lot of sounds in the background. And then I set off my alarm and I tested it. And I can hear my alarm just fine. If something really crazy happens, like a loud bang or the fire alarm or something, I can hear that through the earplugs, but I can't hear regular neighborhood sounds, which is the main thing.
Hey, I unlocked it.
Peter?
Oh my goodness.
It's as simple as, hey, would you like to get coffee sometime? And if you're really nervous about it, hey, would you like to get coffee sometime? No pressure.
Yeah, I agree with what Taryn just said. Go in expecting to be rejected that way. If she doesn't, you'll be pleasantly surprised. And, like, yeah, just think about how you'll handle that.
Oh, if you're a heavy sleeper, Sardonisms, you won't need the earplugs. Go in expecting to be rejected. Oh, Ghost just read that. Yes. I think we're caught up on chat now. There was a lot there for a hot second.
I think we are.
But yeah, seriously, I'm happy to answer questions. I'm just not doing it in the Yfema voice today. It's Dear Megan today. Also, Carly, if you have any more... Oh, there's our brew stuck. If you have any more detailed questions that either I didn't hit or that you don't want to ask on stream, hit me up on Discord, because I'm always happy to talk about like sleep hygiene. It's something that I have studied / struggled with my whole life. That's not... That was not how cross stitch works. And I said this yesterday, but honestly, earplugs were a game changer for me, because I didn't realize how light a sleeper I was until I started sleeping with them. And all of a sudden, when I started filtering out the noise, I started sleeping through the night. I fell asleep faster. I stayed asleep without difficulty more often. So it never hurts to try something. I already did that, so I don't know why I didn't already do that. Never mind. I lost my mind. I'm just eepy because I basically don't eat. I basically didn't eat last night. From what I've heard, Carly, it seems like you do have trouble sleeping quite often. Also, a nighttime routine is a good thing to have as well. If you have like a ritual that you go through, kind of like your morning, like whatever your morning wake up like routine is, have something like that for the morning too, or for the evening too, because again, it trains your brain to get ready for... Like, I am going through my nighttime routine. This means that I am getting ready to sleep. I am getting ready for bed. And that will... The more you can automate the process, the more it helps. Last night it was hot AF and sweating like crazy. Oh no! Yeah, it's hard to sleep through that for sure. I think I've gotten the outline of the bow in there that time. Forgot to do it on the first way through because I was like, I'll do that in pink. And then I decided that was a bad idea. Spawn since Bruce. Making dinner super early tonight so I can pass out early if need be. Sounds great. Sounds like a good idea. You gotta catch up. Hey Carly, you want to burn things Ulu in Scottish? Honestly, too, like, because it's come up a couple times. We've talked about it on a couple streams now. If you have regular sleep problems, like anything else where it's like, how do people deal with this? It's kind of about finding the thing that works for your brain. So like I read all the stuff about sleep hygiene for many, many years, and I tried many, many things. Ghost Pepper can attest. To like all the different things that I tried over time. And you kind of just have to find the thing that works for your brain. So for me, the two things that work really well are, well, the things that work really well are routine, not drinking caffeine late in the day, getting off the computer before I go to bed, and earplugs. Those are the things that ended up clicking for me and working out. But whatever hack works for your brain, if you find something that helps you sleep consistently, do that for sure. Even if it's against like the grain of the advice, if it works for you consistently and it doesn't stop working, do that. I'm having sound overwhelm, so I'm gonna hop off. I have earbuds out, so can't hear if you say goodbye. If you're having sleep problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a nap ate one. Listen, I've been a lifelong insomniac, so... Ghost has been fiddling with his chat bot, trying to get some new things for stream up and running. I don't know if you've finished anything. My understanding was that you're just kind of trolling around.
Yeah, it's all back-end stuff. There's some things that I need to splash some cash on.
Now, are you willing to reveal whether the plan is to eventually revive Rupert, or is that not the plan?
That's the plan, but it's not my top priority.
Right. Well, I know that we didn't have anyone who knew how to do it at the moment, so it's not,
Yeah.
But he's not, he's not, like, dead forever. It's not like a gone forever situation.
No, he's not gone forever.
Just a gone for now sitch. In the UK, we call them ear friends. Earbuds is a very Canadian expression.
It is too.
Oh gosh, that is a very long... Okay. I should actually just start here. Ghost, let me know when you are getting ready to go live.
I'm gonna take a lunch break first.
Whoa, I thought the plan was for me to raid directly into you.
Yeah, I'll just eat cold pizza for lunch.
Oh, well, when are you gonna do that?
Now.
Okay.
We'll grab it
Okay,
afterwards.
fine.
And then when I'm finished.
Yeah, let me know, and then we'll gear up. I mean, I'm not in a huge hurry, but probably want to wrap up in about 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
Because I'm going to have hot pizza for lunch. If you were to take command of any ship in the Star Trek franchise, including things like Deep Space Nine and the Defiant. So I don't actually have a huge knowledge of, ooh, we might have gotten a duck spawn while I wasn't paying attention. I don't actually have a huge knowledge of the different ships in, like, the different named ships in the fleet. Ooh, there's people kissing in the window now. Random. I guess maybe if they put the Stargazer back into, if they put the Stargazer back into the rotation. It's Sardinisms! Why didn't it save their name, though? Hang on. Didn't we name the... Is that not the real 8-ball? We did name the 8-ball Sardinisms. Is there a second 8-ball? Why doesn't it have the name? What? Is there a second... Is there a second 8-ball? Why doesn't the 8-ball have the name? I'm so confused right now. I might have to look into that. But yeah, if I could have any starship, if they put the Stargazer back into rotation, I would probably go for that. 2 hydrates from Pi. I know there are a lot of enterprises, look. I know all about. Look at this one. You'll notice NCC 1701, no letter. This is the OG, baby. This is the original right here. But I wouldn't want an Enterprise. The Enterprise is too big. Give me a Stargazer. Give me a small science craft. I'd be happy with that. No bloody A, B, C, or D. There's another one called Voyager. I don't know that Voyager might be around the size that I want, but I don't know that I would want Voyager specifically. Ocelot and I had a great starship, R.I.P. Rickety. You'd have loved the Battle of Wolf 359. Carly and I are just rocking the brain cell today. Hell yeah. On that wavelength. Don't like Voyager's biocells, too much potential to go wrong. I just want, like, a classic old science vessel, really. Oh, there is a break midway through that one. I just go... Get a sense of that ear, but I do think that works pretty decently. Looks pretty good. Okay, and then we want to come over here. That shows up pretty well. The biopacks were a big mistake. I also really didn't like the way Voyager's nacelles moved when going to warp. I think I would like the Yamato! Ghost, yeah, Ghost is like, did someone say space battleship Yamato?
No, I know they're talking about Star Trek.
I know. But your senses were tingling. Ah, we missed the duck spawn because we're stuck in the elevator. Okay, who did we get? I'm so confused why the 8-ball isn't giving a name. Oh! Hello, my name- What?!
Mm-mm.
Why does it say, hello, my name is Striker? Where did it get that name from? What?!
Your, Steam name, maybe? Is that your name on Steam? Is the Striker?
Yeah, it is, but that
That's what
still
I'm thinking.
freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
This duck knows too much.
Yeah.
This duck knows too much. Maybe because TNG was my first Trek, but the Enterprise D to me has always been and will always be my #1 ship. Listen, I think the Enterprise D is like peak for me as well, but I wouldn't want to be in charge of it. It's too big. It's too much responsibility. It's the flagship of the fleet. I don't want to live that way. That being said, I wasn't a big fan of the 1701, but the way she looks in Strange New Worlds is breathtaking. Yes, they did a good job of updating the ship, but keeping the classic look, for sure. Well, the 8-ball is supposed to be Sardonisms, but for some reason it's not showing the name, so I'm gonna have to check into that off stream and see if you just can't name that duck for some reason. That's why I want the Yamato. Yeah, exactly. Something that is medium-sized and does exciting things, but not, like, constantly on the verge of death. Give me a science vessel that goes around and discovers cool new things and interacts with alien species, but isn't always, like, on the front line of fire. That's exactly what I want as well. I'm gonna use the lighter color for that, I think. Can't find my thread on the back end. Would you ever play a Star Trek GTRPG? I absolutely would. Yes, 100%. Would love to play a Star Trek RPG. Okay. So I need to go...
You have played one, haven't you, Peter?
Yeah, I believe Peter played one with Ocelot.
Oh, is that right? Ooh, episode 3 ended on a cliffhanger that's not been resolved yet. Hell yeah.
You know, I feel like the time zones would be insane to work out, but I would love to, if we could make those stars align, if the time zones could be worked out, I would love to play, even if it was just a guest character. Yeah, absolutely, Sailing Ocelot, please do. I do believe I'm like 8 hours behind you, so it might be challenging, but I would definitely love to play. I've added another bit of wallpaper and another window. Heck yeah! I think I need to mark off some of what I've done before I lose my place here.
Yeah, but Megan's done TTRPG stuff with people in the UK before. It just needs to be scheduled carefully.
Yeah, we just need to find... The problem is with how busy I am, it's probably going to have to be like a weekend more than likely. Or a time when I have off, which unfortunately won't happen again until October, but... I'm perfectly, if you have the patience to figure out the time zones, I'm perfectly happy to do it. It just might take us some doing to figure out the time zones, eh? So I know that there's 8 hours of time difference. So I know that's half a day, pretty much, or like a quarter of the day. So I know that like when I am free in the evening, it's like way early in the morning for you guys, and when you guys are free in the evening, it's like way early in the morning for me. But we can figure it out. I just like to preface it to set that expectation, right? Because I understand time zones. And I understand busy schedules. Okay, so that's the hello, my name is Striker Duck. Unicorn Duck! We'll see, but I don't know if we'll get another duck in before the end of stream, but... Are you about ready for going live, Ghost Piepor?
Yeah. Just got a little bit of pizza to eat.
If you don't mind entertaining chat for... Yeah, your duck was stolen, Taryn. I was hoping that, the aliens wouldn't come to this rooftop, but they do. So your duck did spawn at the beginning of stream and was stolen. Sadly. Yeah, if you don't mind entertaining chat for an extra minute then while I go throw in my pizza, I'd appreciate.
Yeah. Of course, I will entertain chat. The question is, can I? The aliens are now too busy building pyramids or something, exactly. They're too busy doing things that human beings could actually easily do. So who are your characters in your Star Trek RPG? Will I be streaming today? I will be streaming an MMORPG game that I play called Guild Wars 2. There is an open beta going on right now. They're going to, at the end of October, they're going to be releasing a new expansion pack that has a new subclass for each character class. And right now they're running an open beta on those new character classes. So I'm going to be joining a friend of mine from the EU named Shy Foxist. And we're just going to be running around trying out new classes, having some fun times. That's going to be for a couple hours. And then when my friend Sandrine comes home from work, we are going to be streaming a comfy, cozy town builder game. It's like a co-op town builder game called Go-Go Town. I played it a bunch last summer when it first came out in early access. It was really good for a very early access game. And now they've had about a year of constant updates to it. And I'm really excited to see what it looks like. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go-Go Town especially is going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to that.
That gets the pizza box out of the
Nice.
fridge, so huzzah.
Need to get that pizza box out of there. We're gonna do huevos tonight, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, you're the one cooking,
whatever-
so you get to
whatever time that
decide,
happens to
but
be.
yeah.
Yep. My turn to cook.
Ooh, lasagna is one of my favorites. It seems like the name not appearing over the 8-ball duck might just be a bug?
What do you put in your? How do you make your lasagna, Carly? What's in the Carly special?
Oh yeah, because that name didn't save either. So hopefully when I... Okay, hopefully when I reload the game, then it'll take. I honestly can't remember. I know we had a living sentient cake we called Cakey. We had to sing happy birthday in the round to distract Cakey from killing someone, and then we knocked out our captain and held her hostage. Wow!
That's incredible.
What kind of ship are you guys playing on?
Has anybody in chat ever played? It is not a TTRPG. It's a board game called The Captain is Dead. It's a really cool game where you're on a starship, not necessarily a Star Trek starship, but you know the similarities are there, and each player plays one or more crew members with different skills, and it's like you're under attack, and basically the game starts just after the captain of the ship has been killed in an alien attack. So like alien ships have warped in, they're shooting at you. In the explosions on the bridge, the captain has died, or he got vented out into space or something like that. And then as the crew, you need to survive the attack while repairing your warp drive and getting out of there. So escaping the encounter is the goal, and it's a really, really fun.
It is. It's hard as nails, though.
It is hard. Yep. Must have been sus. Yeah. So it's one of those cooperative games where the longer it goes on, the more dangerous things become. So like more alien ships warp in. There are, you know, borders, like, so the alien boarding parties are on your ship, and it's a lot of fun.
It's tons of fun. It is hard as nails.
Skibbity in the dictionary.
Right?
I don't know.
I'm confused
I don't
how
know
that
why.
works because it doesn't
Yeah.
have a definition. So how did they add it to the
Yeah.
How did they add it to the
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. So how did they put it in the dictionary? They've ruined it. They've defined it.
Basically, the definition is it's a modifier that makes something good, makes something bad, or is nonsense.
Okay.
And I like.
Don't think that makes
I'm
any
not gonna-
sense.
From the personal perspective of how I feel about the word, I'm not going to say that they shouldn't have added it to the dictionary. Why I
I'm
think
gonna
they
say
shouldn't have
it.
added it to the dictionary is that term is already going out of style. So it's just one of those generational slang words that isn't going to make it.
To rip that
Every
out,
generation
this is-
has slang words that fall out of
There you
use,
go.
right? It's like there's a few that stay on. Skibbity is not one of them.
Well, again, it would be pointless for it to stick around because it doesn't mean anything. Also, I would die happily eating your lasagna, Carly. Happily. Very, very happily. But hopefully that will fix the problem I was having with that.
All right. I'm set up and ready to go.
All right, well,
Um,
you pop off the call and go live, and then I will raid into
Yeah.
you very shortly.
Yep. I'm gonna make a tea, so I'll just be on my starting screen for a
Well,
little
that's fine. I'm going to
But
raid
thanks
into your
for-
starting screen.
bit. Yeah. Thanks for having me, friends.
Yeah, thanks for
This
hanging
was a lot of
out.
fun. Yeah. I will see you later.
So I'm just finishing up a last few. Wee bit of marinara sauce at the bottom of the pan to prevent sticking. Noodles, then ricotta, marinara meat sauce, mozzarella noodles, and then parm on top. That's how you gotta do it. Oh, I love the ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese is my favorite. I read your recipe, Carly, and I appreciate it. Let's just finish up this little doohickey of hair here. I've done something wrong. Let's finish up this little doohickey of hair. Give Ghost a chance to get on the going live screen, and then we'll go head over. Really enjoyed the stream, found it helped de-stress me. Well, I'm so glad to see you, Sailing Ocelot, and please do message me about potentially doing the game someday, because I would love to see if we could get the stars to align and make that happen. That would be amazing. Ricotta is like the best cheese. I feel like there's only like really specific instances to use ricotta, so we don't eat it very often. But it's so good. It's like the best cheese. As you can see, we've gotten quite a lot of Eeyore done today, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So close to the end of this thread. Groovy Hot Rod, hello! Did I type chill rafting instead of chill crafting? Did I type that 3 hours ago and nobody noticed? Oh no, it says chill crafting time. I was very worried that I actually typed chill rafting. Saw the water and thought you were rafting with the rubber ducks. That would be super cool if we were able to do that. The ducks live in their own worlds. Now the question becomes, do I have enough thread to get all the way back to where I originally started? Some of the ducks glow too. I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way back. I am gonna stop there though because I don't want to overcook my pizza. It will get super crunchy. But look at that. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I wasn't sure that you would be able to see the hard black line there over the blue and the gray, but it actually looks really good. And I think having the line there with the white texture, it really stands out. So I'm gonna do some more hair highlights in a lighter gray, and I'm gonna do some lighter gray on the tail, and then some dark pink inside the bow as well, and that'll pretty much be Eeyore, and then I just have background stuff to do. So I'm very happy with that progress, and I have to do his button. I'm thinking of doing the button in gray as well. But that's pretty good. It looks a lot less like a pixelated mess, which was what we kind of started with. Crunchy pizza is not the way. We want it to be at least a little bit soft. Crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle. Let's see. I think we may have gotten another duck spawn here. So let's check on the ducks one more time. And then we'll go over and raid Ghost Pepper. So let's see.
Oh!
There's a mushroom duck! There's a mushroom duck! A mushroom boy! Look at that! A sweet little mushroom boy! Ah! I love him! Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god, it's a Tamagotchi. It's a Tamagotchi! How do you crack the egg? We're gonna have, there's so many things that we're gonna have to figure out next stream. How do we hatch the Tamagotchi? So we've got a Tamagotchi, and we've got a mushroom. Where did our mushroom boy go? He's over here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, those are the little hand grenade guys. This is too cute. And then we've got little mushroom boy. My goodness. I'm so excited to discover. This is one of the special ducks for sure. This duck might be interesting too because it's a green duck. But this duck is going to do something special for sure. Let's save. I don't know when we'll get to play this again, but we'll have to play again soon so we can learn more about the deep duck lore. In the meantime, I'm gonna head over to raid my lovely husband Ghost Pepper, who was just hanging out with us until just 5 minutes ago, and is hopefully live. Is he not even actually live yet? Why is he not showing up on my Twitch? Twitch, what are you doing to me? Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness. He's not on this screen though. That's so weird. I had to like reload Twitch to get it to show him as live? That's so crazy. Okay, we see him now. And he is off the getting started screen. So this is the perfect time to raid in. Yeah, I double checked and it just wasn't showing him. And I was like, what the heck? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all of you. You are amazing. This was great. We got so much work done on this. I'm super happy. I might be able to finish Eeyore tomorrow, and then that would be amazing, so I can move on to the background stuff, which looks really blobby without the lines. I will be back to Clicky Clacks on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my regular schedule, 10:30 a.m. PST to around 1:30, 1:45. So we'll be Clicky Clacking again as soon as next week rolls around. So I'll see you then. If you want more of me, I will be over on Woof's channel. It's Woof's channel on Saturday night for our regular Cozy Chaos. And also tomorrow night in the Discord we have Anime Watch Party, and Friday afternoon we have a Spinal Tap Watch Party, so don't miss that. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you again soon. Remember to take care of yourselves.